Hi guys, it's James Holt back with another video. In this video, I'm going to show you the 8 steps or the 8 secrets to creating the perfect Shopify product page. Bunch of stuff's going to go into this. I'm going to talk about all the points I've got outlined here in this PowerPoint slide from my dropshipping course. And before we get into the video, I'm just going to ask you to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. With that said, let's get right into it. So, first thing to say is, I've listed 8 points. You don't need to have all of them. In fact, I usually don't use every single one of them on every page because some sales triggers are more effective and more logical on one product than on another. So use a few of them, but you don't need to use all of them. It's especially true for points 4, 5, 6, mostly 4, 5, and 6. Those are the ones that you can pick maybe one or two of, but you don't need every single one of them. So, first thing you need to have a good product page that converts a good rate is some sort of a special offer. Not every product on your website needs to be free plus shipping or a massive discount. But if you're running traffic to a product, it better be a special offer. You don't want to run traffic just to a normal product page that isn't on sale or free plus shipping or something like that. If you're running Facebook ads for a product or doing IG shoutouts, then you should have a special offer. And that special offer, you need to promote it. You need to put it in your ad, you need to put it in your headline on the product page, and you need to put it in the description. So that's point number one. Have some sort of special offer that entices people to buy, that gets them to want to buy right now, because as we'll get to later, the special offer is going to be for a limited time only, and promote that heavily. Second thing you need is you need to talk about or describe the emotional reasons why people want to buy the product in the first place. This is where a lot of people go wrong. Either they go to the one extreme where they create a long form sales letter and 1,000 words long, all to sell a free plus shipping offer. Now, this is a problem that people have when they come from a copywriting background where they learn long copy is better than short copy. But the truth is, for a $9 product or a free plus shipping offer, you don't need to write a lot. You don't need to do a lot of selling, but you should do a little bit. So paint the emotional reasons why someone would want to buy the product. Key here is emotional reasons, not logical reasons. So if you're selling clothing for dogs, you're selling little dog sweaters. The logical reason might be to keep your dog warm or give your dog a sweater because it looks nice. But that is not a strong emotional reason. Strong emotional reason is perhaps, look how cute these dogs are. Wouldn't it be great if your dog looked like this as well? Imagine what your neighbors will think when your dog turns up like this, something like that. Again, not an expert on dog clothing. I don't really care about the niche or anything, just an example, and not a very good one. I've kind of butchered the example here. But you need to look up benefits versus features. It's an old sales trick, an old sales lesson, that you should focus on the benefits of a product. So what does the customer get from the product rather than the features? A feature would be, say for an iPhone, that it is 10 by 8 inches, whatever. The specs, 18 megapixel camera, that's a feature. Now the benefit is that you get to take pictures of your kids in extra high definition so that you'll always remember these wonderful moments. That's how you sell, with benefits rather than just saying, listing the features, 18 megapixels, 10 times zoom, all of that. Focus on the benefits that result from the features. So you can connect the two, mention that there's 18 megapixels, and then paint the benefit that you receive from having that. Example number 2 that I kind of butchered, but I'm getting better at least talking about stuff I kind of know, unlike dog sweaters. Moving on, justifications. So Like I said in point number 1, you have to have a special offer. There should be either a large discount, I'm not talking about 10%, I'm not talking about 20%, I'm talking 50%, 70%, 80% discounts, or a free plus shipping offer. You can't just have that kind of discount for no reason. You have to have a justification for why you're doing this, because otherwise it doesn't seem logical and you appear untrustworthy. You have to handle the objection. The immediate thought a customer will have, or a potential customer has, is why? Why is this store giving away a product for free? Why is there an 80% discount on this today only? You have to explain that. So, holidays, Christmas, New Year, Valentine's Day, 4th of July, Thanksgiving. Use those holidays. Running up to it, the weeks prior, you can have sales for it. The weeks after, you can say we've got 10 pieces left from the Christmas sale. We're trying to get rid of them. That's why we're doing 80% discount. Help us clear the shelves. Or you can do, we're moving. We need to clear the shelves. There's plenty of justifications you can use. Doesn't really matter which ones you use, although if you're near a holiday, definitely use that. Those are very powerful. But you have to have some sort of a justification for why this product is on a massive sale. Moving on. Next point is urgency. Like I mentioned, urgency, scarcity, social proof. You don't need to use every single one of them on every page. You can pick one, you can pick two. If you want, you can do all three. Not necessary though. So, all three of them are very powerful, however. So, urgency, what that is essentially this product is only available for a limited time only. Because online isn't really realistic that a product's going to be not available anymore in most cases, what you want to do is you want to say this offer, so this 80% discount is for a limited time only. It's more believable, and the urgency only works if it's believable. If the customer thinks it's just a sales gimmick, then not only does the urgency not work, but you also lose credibility in their eyes. So that's very important that you make everything in your sales pitch believable. One great way to create urgency, of course, are countdown timers. We've covered that before in Shopify apps. If you use the app Horify, a great way to add urgency very easily. Just make sure you set the countdown timer to a low enough time. Don't start it at 24 hours and 0 minutes. Again, not trustworthy. If a customer lands on that page and by coincidence it's exactly 24 hours, he doesn't believe that. Set it to a number that isn't round. So I like to set it below 3 hours. I'll usually do 2 hours, 52 minutes, and 15 seconds, something like that, not a round number, just to make it more believable. Next thing is scarcity. So you're saying there's only a limited quantity to be given away at this price. Works well with the justification if you're saying we've got 12 left over. It's clearly a limited quantity. And again, there's an app for this. Horify does it as well. You can have the stock countdown bar. The way it works is it says 12 left and it uses a random number. You can choose the range. So say let Horify choose a random number between 5 and 12, and then it'll count down while the customer is on the page. It'll go from 12 to 11 to 10. Very powerful. It shows that there's a limited number left, and if the customer wants to get in on this amazing deal, they have to act now. Works together well with urgency. Again, you don't need to use all of these, but they are powerful if used correctly. Number 6 is social proof. So, nobody wants to be the only person buying something. And when you're on an online store, well, there's nobody else that you can see in there in the store buying it. So, you don't have any social proof in terms of other people are taking this off the shelf, so I'll do it too. It must be good if other people are buying it. You don't know that. So, what you can do is there are apps that do a little sales pop, beacon sales pop. Bottom left hand corner, I'm sure you've seen this all over the place. You'll get a little pop up saying Bob in New York just bought this iPhone, whatever. And by the way, those are real customers of the Shopify store. So it takes real customer names in real places and pops up saying this person just bought. The only thing that isn't true, well, they didn't just buy it, they bought it at some point previously. But strong for social proof and shows that this is a real store. People buy from this product. I'm not the only person buying this product. Nobody wants to feel that way. People want to justify their purchases by saying, well, everyone else does it as well. So social proof, another very powerful one. Another option for adding social proof is a bar or a display that says 10 other people are also looking at this offer. Again, it works well with scarcity. If there's a limited quantity available, there's only 8 left, 10 people are looking at it, that's very powerful together. After all of that, you want to have a call to action. What that means is you tell people in your product description exactly what you want them to do. What this means in our case for Shopify is you tell them, click on add to cart, buy it now before it's too late, buy now while supplies last. You have to write it just like that. Tell people exactly what you want them to do. Don't let them figure it out themselves. You have to tell them to buy. Ask for the sale, very important. Final point, and this again is something that a lot of people, or a lot of beginners especially, overlook just because they're trying to get their store up and running as fast as possible, and they skip out on this last point, which I think probably ruins their chances of success. So you have to have something that adds trust to your site. You're an unknown Shopify store. Nobody's ever heard of you. They clicked on an ad on Facebook or an Instagram shoutout, and now they're on this site looking at a cool product. They want to buy, but they're not really sure. They're worried they might get scammed. Is this a ripoff? Why is there such a huge discount? Who are these people? Are they going to steal my identity? Are they going to double charge my credit card? All this stuff. People are worried when buying online, still, even in 2018. As hard as it is to believe. What you want to do is assure people. Add badges, add credit card, add PayPal badges. There's good images, just Google it, secure cart, secure checkout badges. Add them to the bottom of your product description every time. On every single page, you should have that. Next thing you can have are reviews. So you're a new store, you probably don't have any reviews yet, right? Here's the thing, you're getting products from AliExpress. Other people have also bought this product on AliExpress and probably have left reviews. Now, there's a tool called Ali Importer, or Ali Reviews, I think it's called. Look that up in the Shopify store. It allows you to import reviews straight from AliExpress and display them on your page. Very powerful, especially because a lot of people give 5-star reviews on AliExpress. And if you've done a good job researching products, chances are you've got a 4.5 or a 5-star product anyway. So, you want to display those reviews if you have some. What you don't want to do is install the app, get it set up, and have 0 reviews. That's bad. If you're going to set up Ali Importer, Ali Reviews, make sure that your main product that you're sending traffic to actually has at least 2 or 3 reviews before you do that. And that's about all I have to say for this video. Those are the 8 elements that I think are crucial to have on any product page. Of course, there are some other little things. You have to have a decent product description. You have to have some flow to it. It can't just be... You have to have decent writing style. It has to have flow, which you'll only get over practice, which I know is frustrating to hear, but it's the truth. So these are the 8 things that you have to have. Keep these in mind. Maybe do a checklist. Make sure you always have these points before you run ads to one of your product pages. Now, this is about the end of the video. I'm just going to ask you to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed this content. We're releasing daily videos on Shopify, on dropshipping, Facebook ads, and online sales in general. It's going to be good. We've got great content coming, so I really think you're going to benefit a lot from that if you subscribe and hit the notification bell. One last thing, as you can see by the logo in the bottom right, this is a part of my upcoming dropshipping course. If you go to startsellingstuff.com, the link is also down in the description, you can sign up for the email list. So no pressure at all, but when I'm going to release this course, you're going to get an email. If you sign up for the email list, that is, you're going to get an email that says when you can buy, how you can buy, and you're going to get the best possible price. I'm never going to sell it for a lower price than that I offer to my email list. So email subscribers get the best deals and they get it first before everyone else. So if you found this useful, keep in mind this is a tiny fraction, and all these videos that I'm releasing are just a tiny fraction of the value in this course. If you find the small parts, small fractions useful, just imagine what's going to be in the whole course and how much that could benefit your Shopify business. So if that interests you, go to startsellingstuff.com, drop your email address there, and I will be in touch with you. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time.